production.
Yes, sir. Top of the top, man. Another edition of the Orange Juice and a Blunt for Breakfast morning show. We coming to you our first time on a weekday dropping this shit, man. Top of the morning, big bro.
Man, top of the morning. They call that history, my brother.
Come on,
we're here creating history. First OJ on a Monday.
On a Monday, bro.
Look at that.
Mama, 100%. How your morning starting out, big bro?
Man, pretty good. You know what I mean? This last 2 Mondays straight, I was down for the count. So it's kind of cool to be like, all right, we up and at it. Because, Monday's a mentality too, right? You wake up, you're like, all right, Monday. Boom. It's the whole, sets off the week of the grind. You feel me? So, one thing we can't get back is time. And then, I always feel like I'm making up for lost time. And this, it's never a bad thing too. We're trying to move as fast as possible at the same time, slow it down just enough to enjoy the ride.
Come on now. Them is facts, bro. And like how you said, that Monday is a mentality, right? And even though I'm on the IR right now, PUP list. Hopefully I get back activated sometime this year, right? But even if I didn't get a lot of rest on the weekend, or if I did get a lot of rest on the weekend, I always looked at Monday as motivational Mondays, money making Mondays, 100%. When you knock Monday out the way, it should be all downhill, bro. Monday gonna be your hardest day of the week, whether you kicked it all weekend or you got some shit that you should have did last week on Friday or something and let it build up to go into the next work week. But fuck it, man. Get your ass up. Be happy about it. First, thank whoever you thank, because I know who I thank every morning, and I get to it, bro. 100%. So Monday is the start of the week, man. You should attack it, bro. 100%. Have a game plan to attack that motherfucker. That way, you make the rest of your week a whole lot easier.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, mama, bro. We got the ear to the streets in the building. Top of the morning, Lee.
What's up, Lee?
Need remember this new schedule on everything. We bless you. We gonna try and cook up a new schedule to where we damn near live, because we was already live almost 7 days a week last season, 100%. And we gonna try and keep that shit going, man. Them is facts.
Yeah, we got good content.
Come on now. Top of the morning, Peacock.
Happy Monday, Peacock.
Happy Monday, big bro.
That's another one of them true grinders right there, bro. Peacock, he get up and go get it, bro.
Man, that's crazy that
day in, day out.
Because look what he said. Look at his comment. He said, "Gotta play the clips, grind, ding, every morning."
There
Monday.
It is. See,
oh my mama,
you feel me? Look at that.
Monday motivation, man.
Boom, boom, boom.
Get it, bro. Oh, everything.
Boom, boom, boom. That shit slap. I remember DJs back in the day. They were like, damn, this song's a hit. They didn't know how to mix it in, though. Because it was a different type of boom bap. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in the early 2000s. This it's kind of upbeat. Because boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, 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 ba, ba, ba. You know what I mean? It was different.
Knocking.
So like, exactly. It was because, the Neptunes, Pharrell and them, he was on their own hype. You feel me? But yeah, that shit was a slap.
That shit was a slap.
40 remix, you heard that one?
Huh? Oh my!
You know the Yay boys be timing. Big fat bank in the lining.
Oh, everything.
Timing.
Hey, fucking Pharrell, man, one of the best producers ever, bro. 100% coming out of the same area as my favorite producer of all time, Timberland.
Yeah, coming out of VA. Yeah, Virginia. I mean, shit. Even Missy was ill on the production. VA is genuine.
Genuine.
I want to say they're unsung because they got 2 of the hitters with Pharrell and Timbaland. Then like I said, Missy, follows suit too. Like
who they came up under though, right?
Who?
You know who they came up under?
Was it Jodeci?
Devontae.
Yeah, from Jodeci. Yeah,
I'm a facts.
Yeah, they had Genuine too.
Genuine, Static.
That's why Genuine was kind of on that. Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? The early Genuine.
Oh, everything. Shout out to Genuine, man.
Because they was all trying to like, you know, do the Jodeci thing.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Sister, that's the group that Missy was in. Sister, who else? They had a lot of motherfuckers up under their camp, bro.
I can't stand the rain.
That's my shit, bro. That first Missy.
It's my window.
That's like my freshman year.
That one, you know the one. Remember they were like,
my mama, Magoo
like Mega Man characters. It was the Brat and Missy.
Oh, the video.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. That shit was hard.
My mama facts.
Oh. Missy was the shit, huh?
100%, bro. Facts.
I forgot about that. That Missy, what was her first album?
Misdemeanor.
Missy Misdemeanor. There you go. The album.
Was it Misdemeanor on everything? Something like that.
Miss E Misdemeanor or some shit. That shit was that where she had the little with the spiral fucking sideburns on the cover, and she, you know what I mean? That was the big Missy era.
Doing that little shit like that. Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, that was that era, bro. Oh, my mama. I like the Timberland and Magoo. Damn, what's the name of the song?
That the bird's the word.
Yeah, that's one of them. It's another one. No.
Love you.
Damn, what's the name of that? Jumps the boogie to the beat. That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Jumps the boogie to the beat.
Hey, that was that bounce.
Facts. She looks totally. Yeah, she didn't slim down on everything.
You can't slim down skeleton though.
Shout out to Bones.
She's a big bone woman.
Oh, well, you know I mean?
Call before you come. I need to shave my cha-cha.
Right, 100%. She's a cold piece, boy. That was a hell of a lyric right there.
Because Missy wasn't afraid to be the big girl, and she's a freak.
100%.
You know
everything.
I mean, because during that era, you had Lil Kim, Foxy. They're real provocateurs. You know what I mean? There was rapping explicit, sexual shit. It's funny because now when you look at like Cardi B's and like Meg Thee Stallion, like they got songs like WAP, wet ass pussy, and you know what I mean, like these bitches, they put their sexuality on their sleeve these days, like, and it's just a normal thing, you know what I mean. But back then it was like real provocative, you know what I mean, real shock factor.
You really didn't have too many broads talking like that when we was teenagers. You just named them. Other than that, all these broads be out here talking about that shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying. They're using the pussy as the weapon, bro.
And that's what it is. It's always been a weapon.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. I'd be like, and the pussy be having me like, oh, all right, get it all up. Put your hands up. This is the pussy.
100%. Oh,
the pussy can stick a motherfucker up, huh?
Come on now. Hey, let the people know where they can find you at, big bro.
Man, anywhere you consume your music, Bogard, scot-free, Apple, Tidal, YouTube, things of that nature. You know what I mean? And GenWealth _ all one word on Instagram, and GenWealthNet on YouTube.
And we're going to give it up for our other co-host, Slim. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure you go find Slim on Boogie Vision 45 on Instagram, Boogie Vision on YouTube. But
and definitely search for from a fan's perspective, and that'd be the quickest way you'll find his channel, Boogie Vision TV.
And I'm going to make sure I put that in the caption right there too, bro. 100%. Get his shit updated. Shout out to Slim, man. 100%.
Yeah, man. Brooklyn, stand up.
Come on now. I'm tripping. Let's get the first joint going. Top of the morning, Ghost Monkey.
What's up, Ghost?
They ruined Fetty Wap after that song. Oh my mama, you ain't lying. I think
what's crazy is that,
cool, bro. I think he's doing some time.
Yeah, he's doing. He got popped with that fentanyl.
Oh wow, the Rihanna.
Yeah, like there was a trans. What do they call it when you're multi-state, trans-state, transnational, trans?
I think so.
I forget. It's one of them words, but like, yeah. So out of Jersey, out of Patterson, they was flooding the whole tri-state with fentanyl and shit.
Fenty.
Yeah, bro. And like, whether he was just the money behind it or something, he was directly tied in it. And he was locked up with he was locked up with some high-level mobsters that were on like some fucking when you're in that certain department where you did some crazy ass shit, you know what I mean?
Interstate, that's federal, Peacock said.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny too is I used to think Fetty Wap was kind of ass. Then I started really peeling back the layers. I'm like, oh, this was hard.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, he does his thing on everything. Facts.
I was like, oh, this one eye motherfucker, he hard. Like
100%, bro. Oh my mama.
Hey.
Remy boys, baby.
Remy boys.
Oh mama, facts.
Hey, hey, he definitely started that era because I knew a couple cats. There was like I knew the Tron boys, I knew the Henny boys,
the
Remy boys.
Like,
yo, what do we drink? We're that boys.
I was a Ciroc boy. No Diddy, no Diddy.
Right, the Ciroc boy, no Diddy.
I was a Ciroc boy. I was buying that shit by the boxes. I got a box.
Hey, man, the bitches liked it, bro.
Like
my girl, all them. Oh, go get a bottle of peach Ciroc,
like, bro.
All right, you know
bro.
what I mean? That's what peach Ciroc, vanilla.
Yeah.
They was all on that shit. I was like, oh, you want me to get the diabetes?
100%.
Because I always says like, this was my opinion. Something that is labeled premium vodka, right? It's a premium vodka. Something labeled premium to me shouldn't be flavored. I don't know, call me crazy.
Yeah, it dilutes it. It takes away from the naturalness of what it should be. 100%. Oh, everything. And that's a rock. Like that coconut. That shit was fire. 100%. The red berry. I got played out on the red berry though. That shit started tasting like medicine.
The blue dot.
The blue dot was the straight shit, the regular one. Oh my mama.
Yeah, that's where I was at, bro. Just give me the regular blue dot.
Yeah, I used to mix the red berry, the red one with the coconut on my mama. That shit was fire. The peach, I remember when peach came, it was a fucking phenomenon. The whole Sacramento was looking for that shit.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, it's like all that shit's like syrup for real, but like when you have it on chill, that's him.
Oh my mama. And that's what when you pour it out, if you freeze the bottle and you pour it out, it come out like syrup. It's thicker than a motherfucker.
Right.
Oh my mama.
It come out slow and shit.
Right. Oh, everything. Well, shit, man. Y'all know what time it is. The orange juice and the blunt for breakfast, the digital paper. We about to kick this shit off, but first let me play.
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast. While I read the paper, finna hit the blunt. About to see some paper.
Oh my mama, let's get into the motherfucking first topic, man. Oh, everything. With all the shit going on in these first 2 months of 2025 with these airplanes and shit, here goes some shit that's gonna get us in the air, y'all.
For all the advances in automotive tech, one issue seems to be getting worse: gridlocked traffic. But this Silicon Valley startup says the solution comes straight from our imagination. The flying car.
You cannot today, and you can cut your commute at least in half, if not more.
Jim Duchovny says his company, Aleph Aeronautics, was able to create something we've been dreaming about since the Jetsons.
We're trying to make science fiction a reality.
And while not quite ready for the road, Duchovny says the flying car is about to take off. NBC News was given exclusive access to see their concept model with our own eyes.
If everything goes smoothly, I'm going to watch a car fly over another car. We'll see.
Sure enough, we watched it soar through the air over another car and land. But for all the magic of this moment, we were heavily restricted, forced to shoot at least half a football field away, and we never actually saw the driver entering or exiting the vehicle.
But you're not still all the way there yet because, you wouldn't let me in the cockpit yet.
There's a difference between you and the consumers. We still have some IP, intellectual property, which we're trying to protect.
So far, more than 3,200 early adopters have pre-ordered their $300,000 all-electric flying car. And the company is aiming to begin production by next year. But practicality might be where the rubber meets the sky. Only a few countries allow for the kind of road-to-air reality Duchovny envisions.
It's going to be slow, incremental approach, which is good for legal integration, which is good for consumer integration.
But he says as demand grows, regulations will catch up with the tech. For now, it's still that cutting-edge pie in the sky. Steve Patterson, NBC News, Silicon Valley.
Hey, this is crazy, bro, because it's like, how is that going to work? It's like, hey, bro, you got your driver's license? like, nah, bro, but I got my pilot's license. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is this another? Are we be pilots now? Like, once you take it to the skies, right?
No,
Like, this is crazy. Because
no,
also the schematics of it all, right? Like, is there going to be zero way to open the door when you're up there? Are we going to have to carry? Are we going to have parachutes now in the fucking, you know, in our seats? Like, because when I say like if there's no way to open the door, because you know, motherfuckers that just like they might be on, you know, on the other side of the wrong side of mental health and be like, all right, fly their car up and just jump out that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I do sometimes when I'm at the red light? Instead of rolling down my window, if I gotta spit, I'll open my car door and just spit.
Mm-hmm.
No, my mama, ain't no way in the world I'm opening that car.
You know what I mean? Open the window, take the guts out of the wood real quick while we're at the light.
Oh, my mama. Look, Ghost said that's some Futurama shit. Peacock said it's probably like a drone license or something. Top of the morning, Albert. Oh, everything.
Top of the morning. Yeah, I would imagine like, okay, like what if it was like completely regulated, right? Where it's like, okay, you have these airways, right?
Well,
and like, but once you like latch onto the airway, maybe it's automated to control like air traffic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's gonna be some shit. You're gonna have some drunk flyers now too. Like,
oh my
like,
right.
is there a breathalyzer or something that you gotta before you able to just take off in the air? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you already letting motherfuckers mob around. Hey, you're gonna see us in the air just tacking out.
Right. Hotboxing that bitch, bro. You really
hotboxing that motherfucker.
Guy. Oh, my mama. But there's no way that I can't they already got pre-orders and the motherfuckers say that they're going for 300,000. You know what I mean? 100%. There's no way that we've been the shit that we've been seeing these last couple of months, right? It like wifey and my mom, when we went to go kick it with moms, they planning another Mexico trip this year. And I'm like, bruh, what I've been seeing, it got me thinking like, I don't even want to get on a plane right now. There's, you know what I mean? So to have this car up in the air and everything you just said, are we going to have drunk people? Are we going to have regulations, parachutes? I mean, the airplanes and all aircrafts have to stick to a strict flight pattern because we seen what happened earlier when the helicopter and plane,
I mean, you're going to get into a restricted airspace or like, you know, power lines, things, you know what I mean? Like, what's the visibility like? You know, when you talk about people that's flying planes, they got someone in the tower. I'm looking clear. You know what I mean? You got other visuals on you to assist and guide a motherfucking plane. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is gonna be some shit.
It's gonna be some shit, bro. 100%. You know what I mean? And then, you know,
where we're going, we don't need roads.
And right, 100%. And is that where it's gonna be? Are you gonna be able to fly your car over the regular roads and the highways and shit like that? Or are you gonna have to go out to the, you know, to the sticks and fly that way and then make your way across to somewhere? You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be some type of flight pattern. You know what I mean? You said it at the beginning. Do we have to get aviation licenses? You know what I mean? In order to get that motherfucker up, control it, stick to the thing, the gauges, all that technology that you
got to have to learn fucking latitudes and longitudes or whatever. Am I saying that? I sound ignorant. Latitude and longitude. There you go.
100%. I knew what you was talking about. Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? This motherfuckers got a compass now. Like, you know, and then at the same time, too, that has a GPS, like the GPSs and all. Like, I would imagine it would be some kind of autonomous thing. I could see them doing that when we're all electric on the road also, too, where you just kind of, like the Jetsons, you just kind of get in line with your vehicle and then it
takes you there. It's an autonomous like type thing. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
Right.
100%. But
no,
well, I was just gonna say, you know, the way that 2025 been starting off, there's no way that I think I'm jumping in that, even though we're years away from that. Cause you know, and they said in the video, only certain countries are kind of ready for that type of shit or allow that type of shit as of right now. You know what I mean? And we might be one of the last motherfuckers to adopt that shit though. You know what I mean? But these motherfuckers is in the Silicon Valley making with this prototype and making this shit. So this shit is local technology.
Yeah. And then you have a goddamn what's that thing called? Like the Jetsons for real though. You know what I mean? Just like it, you know, you would have straight up air traffic, ground traffic, right? You know, and then, but in the beginning, this would only be affordable for so many. So this would be like super convenient if that was the case, right? Like, oh, want to get away from the ground traffic? Take it to the air. You know what I mean? And
Right.
then I would imagine it wouldn't be that many. How many people had electric cars in the beginning, right? Few, right? Before now, it's like very common, you know. So maybe we're about maybe 15, 20 years from like actual, you know, flight. And then how does that work too? Are you gonna have like floating signs or something? Like just like hovercraft signs that just say like, you know, fucking what do you do in the air? We don't do we do miles per hour? Knots? No, knots is
No,
water.
I think it's knots. Oh no, yeah,
You're
you're
like,
right.
Mach 1. You know what I mean? It's like you got air traffic
I think
police.
they do miles per hour in the air because the planes, them motherfuckers be doing like 200 miles per hour.
Shit, they're doing like 1,000.
Oh, see, there it is there. Oh, everything.
I don't know. I just threw a number out there.
Oh, wow. But yeah, though, bro, that I mean, 2025, here it is, you know, and they probably been working on this shit at least 5 years, 7 years. Ain't no telling how long they've been working on that project. And just to get the prototype to get up in the air, got the wheels to maneuver on the ground, you know what I mean? So they've been coming a long way with this shit. This ain't no overnight ass shit, you know what I mean? 100%.
Yeah. In China, they got these ninja bikes, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They got the motorcycles, and then the tires, they'll get flat, like sideways, and then you switch that other thing off, and it becomes a hovercraft, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got those already, and them things go fast as fuck too. And you know, that's another one of those things. Like, yeah, I ain't jumping on that. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, hell, well, see, I'm not fucking with them. I'm not a motorcycle guy. I love Harleys. I love the way that the rallies is customize them. Shout out to our dog Renegade in DC. He liked the fast bikes. He didn't fully customize a lot of his bikes. I seen his shit, not in person, but on pictures and FaceTime and shit like that, right? So them motherfucking bikes is beautiful. But bro, them motherfuckers don't got no doors. They only got 2 wheels. You only got a helmet to protect you. Ain't no way I'm getting on no motherfucking thing that even hovers with 2 wheels, because you're gonna be in the traffic. And usually, like my rallies on these bikes, they say, bro, it's not gonna be you. It's really gonna be the other motherfucker that smacked your ass, right? Yeah. So I really can't fuck with no 2 wheels. I don't give a fuck if it's hovering or not, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to my pops, man. He kind of spooked me for life with bikes because he wrecked probably like 20 years ago now. But yeah, it was just somebody that ran a red light, just hit him. Wow. You know what I mean?
I remember. Yeah. Rest in peace to my dog, Manny Fresh. I love you, big bro. He passed away on one of the motherfucking bikes, bro. You know, he was a young kid. He passed away like at 22 years old, 23 years old, and we only a day apart. And he was on that mother. He liked them speed bike, them fast bikes. He ended up passing. Shout out to Giuliano Santiago. I love you, bro. Free Santiago. Yeah, right here on the corner of where I'm at, where the corner store is right there. Yeah, bro, playing with the bikes. Bop. My dog JC, same spot. Bop. My dog JT on them bikes, falling off them motherfucker, man. Fuck that, bro. Everything. Yeah. Ain't no way in the world. Oh, everything.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That. But you know what though? The flying car thing though too. Like I am crazy enough to see if it's baller status. I want one. Like when I was seeing them drones flying around in the East Coast or whatever.
You saying that not too long ago?
I want one. You know what I mean? Like it look like as big as an SUV. I'm like, they already got the tech out there, bro.
Yeah,
but it is funny though, because like the ones that we were just watching right now, you know, that thing's got wheels first. You feel me?
My dog Lee said, yes, I value my life with 2 wheels. So everything. You buy me my coffin. My dad told me when I was a young dude thinking about motorcycles, he was like, Jerick, I'm gonna up your motherfucking life insurance. You get one of them. 100%. Ain't no way. I mean, even on 4 wheels, bro, you know, shit happens. 100%. But I trust myself behind four wheels, then I trust myself for some other people in a flying car. And see, that's the thing, like, right? Like how you said, motherfucker might be drinking and flying, motherfucker might be flying and flying, you know what I mean? And
Flying and shrooming.
100%, like, man, fuck that. I don't trust other motherfuckers like that, you know what I mean? My anxiety be high when I be driving on just the regular streets, bro. Because, you know, I done been in so many little fender benders and shit like that, and it's not you, it's the other people, bro.
And like, how high would these things get above the ground? You know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, you ever fly a kite? Yo, when you just like however many 50, 60 feet in the air, that wind is different. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like you can't, there's got to be some kind of like restrictions, like you can't open windows or you can't open doors like as soon as you get a certain like, you know what I mean? Like kind of how when you hit the gas and you get over like 15 miles an hour, lock all the doors right away, right? Like most of the new cars are just lock everything. I would imagine it would be like that because, first of all, I'd be nervous around in a regular plane, right? With a trained pilot in this motherfucker. Let alone like, if, you know, we get the flying cars. It's like, all right, yo. You know, everybody put your seatbelt on. We're flying now. You know what I mean?
Bruh, oh my mama, make sure you got your parachute in your lap.
Get down there in the back. I'm flying over here.
Hey, remember how every time you get on the plane, they strap up and they get to telling you, you got the exit door right here. You got an exit door right here. Yep. If it drop, pull your thing down. You got the mattress. I mean the floaty under your seat. You know what I mean? Like, how are we gonna do this when we take off to get in the air for these cars?
Yeah, imagine like a bird flying that motherfucker or something, bro.
Yeah,
like or a bird just hit your windshield, crack that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Come on now,
like that shit.
Everything. Peacock said he got his license, his motorcycle license at 18 years old. That's federal,
right.
bro. I ain't mad at that.
2 wheels.
Lee said, "Rap me a rap. I'm an accident waiting to happen." You ain't the only one. That's me too. Last time I rode, I was like 12 years ago, right after my son was born. On everything, I sold my bike when I got married. That's right, big bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Preserve life. Right?
Come on now.
Yeah, like once I started having kids, I was like, all right, there goes my aspirations of like skydiving and other, you know, just things where like you could die. You know what I mean? That I probably would have been willing to do to put it off the bucket list, scratch it off, I should say. But yeah, like so definitely no skydiving for me or bungee jumping.
Yeah, I'm good on the bungee jumping. I'll cliff dive. I love the water. I want to cliff dive in fucking Jamaica or wherever they got that shit at. I would love to do that shit. 100%.
Yeah, in Hawaii and North Shore, they have this one joint. It's like it's right off the beach, and you just walk off onto these rocks. Mm-hmm. And like the way the water comes in and the swells, so it could be like a 10-foot jump from the top if you get the water high enough. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you see the motherfuckers, they wait until that water low and then they jump. It's like 40 feet to the water, 50 feet to the water. Yeah, that shit was fresh. Cause like, yeah, you know, waterfall jumping. I want to do that shit. Step when there's water and a target, like a big target that you can't miss. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's like that fucking damn, I forgot the name of the TV show where they had, it was a big ass obstacle course and it was in the water and shit like that. It used to come on ABC.
Is it the Asian one, the Ninja Warriors?
I love Ninja Warriors too, but it's a different show, bro. And they be fucking you up. They'll throw water at you. They throw big ass balls, paws, and it's an obstacle course. Oh, me and my daughter used to watch that shit. Oh, every day. That was a damn good show, bro. Oh, every day. Fuck, it's gonna come to me too. You got anything out on this?
Shit, man. The future is now.
There you go. Peacock is my guy, man. The future is now, bro. You ain't lying.
I mean, if you think about it,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And Back to the Future, they was talking about 2015 in there. You know what I mean?
I was talking about 2015.
Yeah, remember when he walks out, he's like, and he got the shoes and then you know what I mean? He's walking out and he's like, wow, the future. That was 2015.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So, you know, this was like in 85 where they're looking at it. It's 30 years in the future. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama. That's cold.
And they had the flying cars and they had the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's
you hear my daughter screaming bloody murder? Okay, good. I'm over here like my girl's she's hardcore. And she over here crying and shit. She's like, keep on crying. I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm like, see, I would have been like, oh, it's okay. I would have been shut that down. Like, oh, what do you want? Oh, you want the snack? You know what I mean? My girl, they're gung ho and shit.
It's pancake time.
That's exactly what she called
it. Everything. Real talk.
Like, I don't want to make pancakes right now. Cause she want like pancakes for real though.
Oh, everything. Facts. Peacock said feet first, clench them cheeks. That's the only way I'm diving into that shit, big
pencil
bro.
dive.
Man, I see motherfuckers that be on them super ass high dive. Like I seen a little like college bride that do they swim team like type shit, right? That bride was up on like a 50-story like type platform. I mean, the bride, when she was climbing up, she had to have a harness on. And she doing flips and you know what I mean, and landed perfectly in the water.
She was about to do the quintuple somersault.
Man, that shit cool. I ain't getting up no motherfucking 50 stories to jump into no water. Oh, everything.
I be having dreams where I'm jumping off of like high platforms and shit. Yeah. But you know how in the dream too, you just feel like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, we used to go up to Lake Shasta every year, go houseboating. And they had a little certain coves over there where they had little cliffs so you could climb up the rocks and whatnot. And that shit was fly as a kid because you know you just jumping right into the lake.
Oh my mom.
And then most motherfuckers was wearing their vests and shit. But I would chuck my vest at the top. They'd be like, no, they're all in the boats on the bottom. But I would chuck my vest and then just jump towards it. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama.
Because jumping off a high like woo wop with a vest on, you know, just the vest.
Oh, the motherfucker ain't gonna let you go down.
Yeah, exactly. That shit.
Oh my
Lake Shasta's the shit though.
We got fat shit out here for sure, bro. Yeah. We do got a lot of outdoor spots out here. That's one thing that California do present as a lot of outdoor activities, especially with that water. Oh my mama.
Yeah, a couple years back, Spencer was like, "Yeah, I'm going to California." I'm like, "Oh yeah, where at?" But he was going up like north.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause they were do like camping and all. Like I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh, you going way up there?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you know people don't really understand like how big as fuck Cali is. You know what I mean? Like when you're not from there and shit, and like there's these pocket areas, metropolitans, but like for the most part, it's there's wilderness in this motherfucker too. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Facts. Like you see redwood trees. You can go see the fucking
desert. You can go see the redwood trees.
The Redding mountains of Redding, the desert. You
come on now,
desert.
That shit is crazy. Oh my mama. Yeah, my thing going out on this though is I definitely appreciate the advances in technology. Like I said, they already at this stage right here. So this shit got to been in the works for a long time. But there's no way that I'm paying, first of all, $300K, you know what I mean, to get up in the air. I'd rather go spend a $300K on the motherfucking culling or the drop rolls or something like that. You know what I mean? I'd rather be on four wheels made 100%. And then the second thing is like how you let off. Man, these motherfucking cars, they gonna have, or these flying cars gonna have to be for a motherfucker that know how to operate shit in the air. You know what I mean? 100%. Because if it's not, and regular people is able to do that shit, bro, oh, it's a disaster waiting to happen, in my opinion. Oh, my mama.
Yeah, you ain't lying. It's disaster waiting to happen, to say the least. You know what I mean? Can you imagine that too? There's gonna be motherfuckers that have like hacks. They're gonna have hacks so they can be able to roll their window down when they're up in the air and they just get to spraying.
Oh my mama.
You know what I mean?
You know what you told me and I never knew? That you could put something on the Tesla to make it feel like you driving, or I forgot what you said.
Yeah, well, when you go autonomous, you still have to hold a steering wheel. So they have little strap wops that you put around and it simulates like you're holding it. Oh my! Then, like, you know, like when I was shout out to my man Sundown, you know, so we was mobbing to the lab. This is like back in the days, and he's just chilling. That shit's just driving. You know what I mean? He's over there mixing the drinks for us and shit. I'm over here fucking rolling up. You know what I mean? It was like,
and he's in the driver's seat doing that.
I'm in a spaceship. You know what I mean? But you know, I asked him, I was like, man, you be doing this in the mornings? Like, hell yeah, bro. I'll be asleep on the way to work. Like, fuck it, I sleep on the way. You know what I mean? I'm like, but you know, that's also a great deal of trust that individuals will have in the tech,
right?
Because yeah, like your first initial reaction, like mine too, is I'm probably not going to jump in one of them flying cars. You know what I mean? Like I you know, I know luck exists because I have bad luck. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be that dude that's like, oh shit, you got the first opportunity, one of the first opportunities to ride in a flying car, and then you know what I mean. I'll be on the news or some shit.
Come on now.
I'll be the first one trying to jump out that motherfucker.
Oh, my mama. Then the cold thing is, right? I just thought of this. They gonna have to sell them motherfuckers to the police too. Because the police, they gonna have to be in the air checking them niggas to make sure that they doing their shit straight. Everything. You still can get pulled over.
Land the vehicle.
Land
you
it,
can't
right?
even tell them to pull over, huh? Land the vehicle.
That shit, they gonna have the you know, like how you said the pilots got to communicate with the flight traffic control, right? So you're gonna have that technology in the car too, like you said, bro. That's how they gonna tell you to pull that motherfucker over. Oh, everything. Ain't no loudspeaker, man. We gonna come in and tap into your CB radio, man. Pull this motherfucker over, bro.
Hey, you ain't lying up.
What about the police chase in that motherfucker?
I mean,
if somebody want to hit the gas and do the dash on their ass in that, bro. Oh my goodness. This shit is.
I would imagine the early tech, like you're probably not going that fast.
You can't.
You know what I mean? And then like, you know, you're gonna have to have like these crazy phenomenal batteries. Right?
Gas,
because
you gotta be gas.
I mean, imagine that, huh? Just you got the gas. The first flying cars is gas.
Right. So you're gonna have to have I'm pretty sure. I ain't gonna say I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the airline jet fuel is different from the gas, you know what I mean?
How it sure is.
See, the properties is different. So if you go, so
way more combustible.
So it's an electric car when it's on the ground, but it got gas, it got jet fuel or something. Man, I don't know, bro. Man,
that's the thing too, because jet fuel is not cheap, right? Like when you get a private jet, or if you rent a private jet, you're paying for the fuel. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much where a lot of the pricing comes from. Like I heard it's like 20 bands from like here to Vegas if you wanted to fly like a private jet. You know what I mean? Because you're just paying for that goddamn
for the gas, that
jet fuel plus the renting of the woo wop. You know what I mean? It might not be 20 bands, maybe like 5. Still though, it's like, you know what I mean? You're paying a guap. You know how many things do them seats hold?
Nigga, I'd rather get a
regular plane.
Flight, and that's only 45 minutes. I'm not paying $5,000 to go 45 minutes just to be with the homies. Man, we better get some first classes if we want to ball like that.
Yeah,
man, that don't make no motherfucking sense to me. Oh,
I mean, I get it why some of them cats be flying private though, because you know what I mean. You can carry things.
Yeah, no, for sure. 100%. Oh, everything.
You got the homie who's not supposed to be flying. You know what I mean? He's on probation and shit. Like, listen, we'll take the private jet. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, we'll pay somebody.
Yeah, that technology right there got me spooked. Ain't no way I'm getting up in the air. I'm not, like I said, $300K, $400K. I go get me a Rolls Royce, 100%. And then like how you let off too though about when the Teslas and shit first came out, the Fiskers, all that shit. You know what I mean? It was only for a selected few. You know what I mean? Only you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only certain motherfuckers could get it. They was given benefits if you did buy this type of shit. You know what I mean? So like you said, it's gonna be a long time before it's for regular motherfuckers, and you know all that shit will be ironed out. But still though, by the time that shit get to us regular folks, I'm definitely ain't gonna because I love flying, you know what I mean? But what just happened as of recently, it got me thinking, like, bruh, like our draft, you know what I mean? For the AOB. I'm hoping it's somewhere where I could drive. Alive, bro. And that's right around the corner.
Yeah, you know, I've been trying to compartmentalize it, you know what I mean? Like just something that happens that's something we do, like, you know, without thinking twice, is just flying everywhere. But then, you know, and every, you know, when you look at the odds of those planes crashing, it's not like it's 1 in a billion. I'll tell you that much. It is, you know, it is a very good chance that there's so many variables, but at the same time too, it's like, I'm glad when I'm just going to like Vegas, it's only like an hour, 44 or 45 minutes or whatever. Like, you know,
hey, I'm telling you,
yeah, I'd be spooked right. I didn't start jumping on planes until I was like 18. First time I remember getting on a plane, because before that I think I was like a baby. But
so fucking me, my last as a kid, it was in like 92, 93, right? That's when me, moms, my dad, and my cousin Tanika, We went to the Big Island, Hawaii. Bless you.
Okay, Hawaii. Yep.
And I was about 12 years old, right? So the next time I get on the plane, I think I was about 27, 20, yeah, maybe 28.
And it's funny though, because when you're grown and it's almost like the first time flying again, that shit is scary than a motherfucker.
Bro, so it was just me and my daughter, and we went to Vegas for a week, right?
Yeah.
But the fucking turbulence, that shit, it dropped us a few times, and I said, "Oh shit," out loud. So I spooked my daughter, and whoever else might have been on the plane. They was looking like
that should have had me spooked too.
Oh, my mama, it was my first time flying in like 15 years, bro. That shit shook the shit out of me. But after that, I've been good. You know what I mean?
I was on a plane where somebody was hyperventilating. That shit tripped me the fuck out. I was like, oh shit, this
right.
tripping right here. We're in the air. You know, we're like mid-air. And dude's just like, he's having his little,
he panicked.
You know what I mean? They got to get him a bag. He breathing into the bag. I was like, oh shit.
That's some crazy shit.
I could not stop watching this dude he was just uncomfortable the whole flight.
He was shook.
I was like, oh shit, he was scaring me. I was like,
somebody check dude's pulse. Oh, my mama.
Yeah. But then, you know, I do like flying, get on that motherfucker, have a drink. You know what I mean? The last couple times I flew, I was definitely shrooming. You know what I mean? When I had a night flight, I was like, fuck it. Pop a little bit, little woo wops. You know what I mean? And just
my Bahamas flight.
You know what I mean?
So when we flew to the Bahamas, it was from Sac to LA, LA to New Jersey, and New Jersey into the Bahamas, right? So from LA, well, we started off at the Sac airport. I'm already taking double shots and chasing it with beer 100%. So by the time we get to LA, which is only an hour flight, you know what I mean? I forgot how much the layover was, but bro, it's a picture of me on the bags like this because I'm drunk from a Sac to LA. I was shook because the fucking LA to New Jersey is 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
And I'm on that motherfucker the whole motherfucking time, bro, because I was shook. Drunker than a motherfucker, bro. No lie. Oh, everything.
Yeah. Now, the one that scares me is when we were going island hopping in Hawaii and you're jumping on them smaller ass planes.
Oh, yeah. And they get to doing with the turbulence too. On my
because you feel that wind.
Facts.
Oh,
and
we got a little turbulence, bro.
They're the propeller planes too.
Like, oh, shit.
Oh, that should have wake your game up. Because when we flew into Hawaii, we had to fly into Maui, and then we took the island hopper to the Big Island.
Exactly.
All right.
And like, yeah, it was pretty dope because then when we did that little Pro Bowl after party over there,
I love you, JP.
What it do? Yeah, but you know, we was like, fuck, we can go island hopping. That shit was only about like $30, $20.
Oh, my mama.
I was like, oh, this is dope. This is what they be doing out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything. Facts.
Like, okay, we're going to a party, bro, on the Big Island.
Let's go.
Right? Let's mob.
Meet me at the airport.
You feel me?
Oh, my mama. Peacock said the original version of Wipeout was a Japanese show called, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, man. When
they dubbed it in English, that shit was funny as all.
That shit was, man, me and Maya used to watch that shit faithfully, bro. I used to put it on the motherfucking DVR, so when she did come over, we'll watch that shit together.
They used to show that shit on Spike TV.
Yeah.
The Extreme Challenge woo-wop. That shit is funny as fuck. Hey, the Wipeout, that's what it was called.
Yeah, the American shit. Oh, everything. Yeah. That shit used to have us crying.
No, for real though. Because we don't want none of them to win. We're like, we want to see a Wipeout.
Yeah, they be getting fucked up.
Yeah, they do.
Real talk. Peacock said first time I flew, I was like 6, then by myself when I was 13 to visit my cousins in Cali. By the time I was 18, I flew to Europe. Oh, my mama. And that Europe, that shit ain't no joke. My mama done that shit times. My dad flew to China. That was like a 17-hour flight, 15-hour flight. I forgot how long exactly he said. And that was his first time ever going around the whole motherfucking world. That motherfucker went to China. Oh, everything, man. That
word. Yeah, my girls' folks, they're in the PI right now. They went to the PI and they went to like Vietnam.
Oh,
just
wow.
Going on, you know what I mean? Just because Vietnam's hella dope too. You know what I mean? Like it's a great like if you're a foodie, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, that shit's like 15 hours, bro. The flight.
It's a long ass flight.
You know what I mean? Imagine if you ain't flying like righteous, right? You just like in one of them little things.
Ain't no way.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you're fucking uncomfortable man. You know what? I got a story. So the fucking Miami draft, nigga, I had to go from Sacramento to Vegas, then Vegas into Fort Lauderdale, right? But I ended up fucking flying Spirit. That's the worst shit. Bro. Oh my mama, man. Fuck you, Spirit. 100%, man.
No, you ain't lying. Hey, Spirit. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Spirit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Because even though I was just about to badmouth Spirit, but I might fuck around and book a Spirit if I find one for like $50 round trip to Vegas.
So everything. Remember, you can go to the Stockton Airport and get on the
Fly Allegiance or Spirit.
$50. Oh, wow.
$50.
Oh, everything.
It'd be like, bro, I used to get the real talk. It'd be like day of too. Like, oh shit, we're going to Vegas. Fucking drive to Stockton.
100%
You know what I mean?
pull up. Oh, everything.
Yeah, just to save like, well, because the dip, like, say we were going to fly out of Frisco, right? That's like 45 minutes versus we go to Stockton. It's like an hour and 30 to drive. Like from
you could come through
right?
Tracy and all that shit, huh?
Yeah, right. But like, if we was gonna fly, because out of Frisco, they got Virgin Airlines, and it was like $200 round trips, like all day.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Like 200 or 50, right? I'm going to fly the little death trap. You know what I mean?
100%. And it's in and out. And then they parking. So I ain't been in the Stockton Airport probably in about like 7 years.
When you pull up on it,
it's only
you're
like
right there. You walk into the joint.
And it's only like $25 a day. Oh, everything.
From the parking lot. You walk right into the airport. Like it's not like like you're walking in and motherfuckers, it's the terminal already.
100%, just a little itty bitty joint. Oh my mama.
A little tiny woo wop.
Facts. We got my dog Josh Bailey in the building. Stay tuned live. What's up,
Josh? Vallejo, stand up.
7 p.m. Tuesday nights, man. Also with the Stay Packing podcast, man. 100% real Packer fans, real green for the money, go for the honey type shit, man. 100%.
I like that. Stay packing.
Come on now. I went to Houston, New York, and Gatwick, England. On my mama. And Houston got a big ass airport too, huh?
Everything's big in Texas.
Right. Oh, well, Baba. Wipeout was hella funny. Yeah, that was my shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit was.
Everything. Big bro said he's supposed to be going to the Philippines soon.
Oh, word.
Oh, my mama.
When you go to the Philippines, you're going to live like a king.
Oh,
wow. You'll be at the resorts. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go out and touch the people in the lows, word. Because it's really like, that's how it is out there. It's either the lows or you're balling. Like those are the classes out there. But you know, when you come there with that American money, bro, balling, bro.
Oh my mama.
I mean, the ratio is crazy. The money or the, how do they say that? The exchange?
Yep.
Yeah, it's shit crazy. Like the peso ain't shit, bro. So you can ball out with American dollar out there.
That's what the Philippine money is called, is peso?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, come on. You know the Spanish that came through and enslaved my people too.
Oh, that, bro. That's crazy.
Let my people go.
I did not know that.
Look at me. It's all in my face.
Oh, everything. They just said you look like Macho Man, sound like Macho Man. They said the black dude sound like Macho Man. Oh, everything. But that's how
they're like, yo, the Puerto Rican Spanish black dude.
Oh, everything. Facts.
Who? Bogard, the Filipino guy.
Oh, everything.
Hey, but yeah, for sure. I got mad Spanish all in the ancestry, man.
Oh, my mama. 100%.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Peacock said the Eagles are releasing Darius Slay per Schefter. Believing them young bulls get his contract off the books.
They got the two. They got is both the corners over there the white boys? Oh, they got.
No, Quinn. They drafted Quinn.
Yeah, Quintez Mitchell or whatever that's his name.
On everything, yo.
Yeah, he's a brother. Yeah. Yeah. It's the DB, the other DB. They got Blankenship.
Reed. Okay.
Yeah, they got the two white DBs over there.
Mama.
Look at that, changing the game.
Come on now. Oh, everything. Shout out to Jason Sehorn.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
That's throwback for real, bro. I think he's a California kid too, man. So stand up. Oh, my mama. Ghost Monkey said, I heard Spirit is garbage, bro. Hey, bro.
If you want to save some ducky, see, for us, if we're going to like Vegas, it's very appealing. United, Spirit, Allegiance, these, Frontier, these are like the shitty death traps, like the Airbuses. But like, if you're going from Cali, from where we're at in Cali to Vegas, it's about 45 minutes. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's a
$50. Let's go.
$50. Holla. Yeah,
right. Like I'm probably gonna fly Southwest this next time just because I want to check in my bag with all the allegedlys. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Because that is kind of reckless. Like, I mean, I did it the last couple times. It didn't matter, but for comfortability purposes.
100%.
Caring about I got a QP on me, and that's already like most people trip out like, but they don't. That's the amount you could bring though. You know what I mean?
So you
I
take
just
it
have it right there in my bag, bro.
on the carry-on or on
In
the
the carry-on.
Oh, you could use a code, nigga. I ain't that bold.
See, here's the thing.
I shit
And I
going.
got all the mason jars, not trying to hide nothing. Every time, it's legal.
I'm scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Every time. See, I'm more tripping off like the chocolate bars and all the the psilocybin products and stuff like that. But like when I had the gummies, I just allegedly throw the gummies in a Ziploc bag. Then I get various other gummies from the store. You know, the watermelon joints.
Yeah.
Throw them all in the bag. Then I make some sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got my sandwiches and I got my bottle of water. And then usually they're not. As long as it's a small woo-wop water. You know what I mean? Then they're not tripping. Otherwise, that's just gonna go through.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I always had it ready. Like if there was a baby like, well, why do you need all these little gummy things? Like, I'm diabetic.
Right.
I mean, at that point, I wasn't saying anything.
I gotta get my blood sugar up.
Yeah, I can't have my blood sugar low. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the case may be. But and then I usually get across, then I eat the sandwich. You know what I mean? While I wait for my flight.
That's federal. Yeah, I bet. Hey, my
Doing
kahuna.
it for years.
Yeah, hey, fuck that. My shit going under the plane. Oh, everything. And I'm
if you're flying out, if I'm flying to Vegas or within Cali, no sweat. Arizona, no sweat. Yeah. Colorado, if I'm flying to like Texas, I'm probably trying to check it in my bag, or I'm checking in my bag, obviously. Because then now it's like it feels different, right? We're not going to a place where it's legit. You know what I mean? Or illegal, I should say.
Yeah, my dumb ass. So look, the last draft, my shit got sealed because we went across the border, right?
Yeah.
And I done told this shit plenty of times, man. I smoked half of my pack that first day. Just
he was going. He's like, get rid of the evidence.
No, 100%. Oh, man, fuck, bro. Oh, shit, bro, man. When we did the draft in Arizona a couple of years ago, right? We landed, like you said, it ain't no problem with that shit, but I still shook. So I had my pack. And then I had a wood already ready for when I touched down. Man, right when I get out the motherfucking rental car place, fire that bitch up, man. I'm shook, man. My motherfucking nerves is, everything, bro. I do not, for some reason, I be shook when I be traveling with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like driving.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But see, that's where I get, the driving thing, that's where it's like, it gets scary because it's like,
bakes.
It's the driving across the state lines type thing. You know what I mean? But I mean, we have a little bitty though. You know what I mean? That it ain't nothing. Like a QP sounds crazy, but it's like that's the amount we could bring. That's only 4 zips. You know
when I'm on a road trip though, see, I don't blow in the car. So because I could go 5, 6, maybe 7 hours of nonstop.
And knock out the majority.
On the 5 or on the 99, you got the cities and you could pull over and get some gas. Well, I can't go 7 hours straight because there ain't enough gas in the motherfucking car. So you could probably go 4, 5 hours straight. Pull up, you know what I mean?
Pull off at one of those Subway, McDonald's, Starbucks gas stations.
And that's where you take your smoke break at, pull back on the road, boom, because I don't blow in my car. 100%. I do not.
Hey, I always say, man, you can't be blowing in the whip. You know what I'm saying? If you ride in any kind of dirty.
Come on now, 100%.
You know what I mean? You just, it's El Stupido.
We got Bakes in the building, top of the morning, Bakes. Ghost said, when we go into Vegas, players. Come on now.
Okay, Ghost, I'm gonna text you the dates because we already booked up. So when I get off the stream, I'll text you the dates, man. It's going down.
It's going down, man. The Gin Wealth House. Everything. The fucking man is going down, bro.
Things this time.
Come on now.
I am the reigning champion. It's my birthday. It's Wartime Bogey's first birthday.
Oh, my mama, man.
That's where Wartime Bogey was born last year.
Oh, everything. My nigga turning 1 year old, man.
Hey,
everything with the belt on.
Sometimes you got to crawl before you ball.
Come on now. Let's get into the next joint, bruh. I got something for y'all, man. This shit is crazy. I would never think of this shit right here, bruh.
Gotta reschedule and cancel today. I had to cancel something. Yeah, I can't even hear that thing. Oops. Is that my computer tripping? I'm not sure if it's my joint. You might need to run that back, JD.
You good?
Oh yeah, knock here. Yeah, if the
It was
audio
too low.
What's up?
Was it too low? You couldn't hear it?
Yeah, at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was my joint at first, but then when I plugged the thing back in, I was like, okay.
All right.
The visual's good though.
Tell me if you can hear it now.
Consumer Reports investigation is sounding the alarm about synthetic braiding
Can you hear
hair.
it?
It's something used by a whole lot of people, especially the Black population, including children.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay.
Our Nydia Hahn joins us now with the concerning findings. Nydia.
Yeah, concerning is right. Testing found potentially dangerous chemicals, including cancer-causing substances, in 100% of the hair samples. We break down the investigation results and have tips on how to stay safe.
I like to wear braids because it saves me time in the morning. They're convenient. You can just style it and just go.
Now, a new investigation by Consumer Reports is raising alarming questions about the safety of synthetic braiding hair. 10 popular synthetic braiding hair products were tested. The results are troubling. Every sample contained carcinogens, chemicals that may cause cancer.
3 of the samples tested positive for benzene, a carcinogen that is highly regulated and discouraged for use in laboratories because of the potential to cause cancer.
James Rogers, who led synthetic hair testing, says testing found lead in 90% of the products.
There is no safe levels of lead. Our risk assessments and exposure models indicate that for users of these 9 products, they could be exposed to concerning levels of lead over time.
The risks don't stop there. When the hair is dipped in hot water during installation, a standard practice, it releases volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, that can irritate eyes, throat, and lungs. CR contacted all the brands for comment. Only 2, Sensational and Magic Fingers, responded, both disagreeing with CR's test methodology. HairZone Sensational said, "We unequivocally stand by the safety of Sensational products, and our company urges consumers to continue to confidently use Sensational products." Magic Fingers said, "We strongly stand by the safety of our products and the quality materials used to make them." If you use synthetic braids or if you install them, experts recommend the following safety precautions to reduce risks. Check for product recalls, read labels carefully, and limit how long you wear the style. And if you've experienced reactions to synthetic braiding hair, Consumer Reports recommends talking to your doctor and consider filing a report with the FDA.
Imagine, bro, you're sweating. Like you're sweating. Then that motherfucker get into your pores and shit. Like, you know what I mean? That shit's crazy. Like,
man, they be sweating when they get the when you get your hair done, you be sweating.
You feel me?
It's already happening. You know what I mean?
Like,
and what's so fucked up? My take, like, bro, when I first seen this shit, hold on, let me get my headphones right.
Yeah, do you think?
My shit is like, it's kind of like the cigarette industry. The cigarette people, they knew that shit caused cancer. They been knew that shit. 100%. They been knew that shit. A lot of these companies know what happens, you know what I mean? Because they got to do science, you know, you got to do all types of shit before you even put a product out, right? Now, once we
all kind of FDA type shit, or I guess that's the food and drug, but like, yeah, you still got to pass it through all kind of shit.
You know what I mean? And here it is now.
Small check.
Been getting braids for a long ass time. And somebody was like, man, fuck it, let's test this here. And you got 3 chemicals in that shit, benzene, right? Whatever the fuck, 3 out of the summer.
Lead, essentially.
So benzene and lead, right? So the benzene shit, them type of chemicals, like I said, that's like comparing it to the cigarette industry, 100%. Then coming back to the lead, right? Back in the 80s and the 70s and all that shit, you had leaded gasoline. Now that shit is called unleaded. You had paint with lead in it. You can't have no paint with lead in it because it causes cancer. Now these motherfuckers say they got lead in their motherfucking hair. No matter the amount of it, like you said, you sweat, you get that shit in there. Man, they been knew this shit, bro. That's the thing, right? And they steadily pushing this shit up.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this phone call real quick.
100%. Two companies responded and said, you know what I mean, we ain't worried about it. Them other companies didn't even respond because they know that shit, bro. 100%, and they continuously pushing that shit on you. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up that you know, ways that you want to beautify yourself can be, you know, harm, or you know, can cause harm. You know, we seen it plenty of times with the women in the BBLs, 100%. You know what I mean? Some of them women don't even go to certified doctors. They go to these underhand, like they ain't even real doctors, and they go get that shit and they suffer from it. May Kanye West mom rest in peace. You know what I mean? She passed away from cosmetic surgery. My nigga DC Fly, I think his wife is from Sacramento, or got ties to Sacramento. May she rest in peace. It was from cosmetic surgery. So, and this ain't even surgery. This is just you putting shit in your hair, and it can lead to, you know, cancer.
Yeah, there was a story coming out of SAC just recently, probably like in the last couple months. There's, you know, the beauty products that people be getting on Facebook, and then you know, and a lot of it is geared towards, you know, minorities, because, you know what I'm saying, we got a different type of skin type of shit. You know what I mean? So this crazy cream coming out of Vietnam, and then people were dying from it. But this lady from Sacramento had passed away because the motherfucker had high levels of lead in that motherfucker.
I ain't seen that story, big bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like, and you know, because so just be careful buying just products online like that too, y'all. You feel me? Like, you know, like, I mean, think about this. We're buying all kind of shit on Amazon, you know, so you never know what it's made from. You know what I mean? Like, because we never think about it. Like, okay, how about this? You know, the yoga pants that we all know and love.
Right.
Yeah, like, I don't wear yoga pants, but you know, I love them on shout out to all the ladies, you know what I mean? Get real camel toe on the monk, you feel me? But like, them pants had like a little pad thing inside, right? Like, it had, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's basically like they're, you know, you don't want the monk just all exposed, right? So it got a little pad thing in there, like a little layer, and then they start finding out that whatever material is cancer causing. So women was popping up with fucking cervical cancer and shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sweating up all in the monk. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that, bro.
Juices in there, bro. And the bad juices, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? These products, and you know, what's the extent of the testing on products too, right? Like, they like, look at these hair joints. They was able to go around for a long time until someone just has the wherewithal. Hey, you know what? Let's test this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama, bro. And like I said, I think I kind of want to compare this to the cigarette industry and how they knew that what they was putting in them chemical or into the cigarettes can cause certain shit later on down the road. 100%. You know what I mean? And like, and just like with the cigarette industry, shout out to my dog Spencer the Guru. You know, he covers NASCAR, right? NASCAR back in the day used to be the Winston Cup or the Salem Cup or some shit like that.
Yeah, the marble cars.
Oh, my mama, man, they had to cut that shit off 100%. You know what I mean? Because that shit led to cancers causing shit. Now here it is, just regular motherfuckers putting shit in their hair has the ability to cause cancer. And like I said, I think these motherfuckers been knew that shit, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You don't just like, I mean, especially like what's the benefit of having lead in something or something? Maybe they just can't, whatever the chemicals are using, they can't fully extract it or something. I don't know. It still boggles the mind, man. And how about this? Shout out to my man Smoking Jay. He just got his whole house done. All the outside panels of the house. Because like, you know, he'd been a homeowner for a while. He has an older home, Then they started testing this shit. They have asbestos and lead traces all in the outside panels of the crib. And he's like, damn, bro. He's like, I'm living in this shit. You know what I mean? So they replaced it all now. And you know what was crazy is when they replaced it, they put the shit over it. So they spray the little thing with a coating of something, because instead of removing it to make it hazardous for the person removing it, even they spray it down and they just kind of fucking encapsulate it in there. You know what I mean?
100%. My dad used
to. That's nuts. So I'm like, so they didn't essentially take it out. He's like, nah, but it's covered up now. And I'm like, whoa.
My dad used to remove asbestos on everything.
Yeah,
that shit crazy. Peacock said these things shouldn't even be on the market. I heard the same thing about scented wax air fresheners that melt under heat. They are full of chemicals that equal to CO2 levels from a car. Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa,
that's crazy, and that should have killed you 100%.
Okay, listen, I gotta share something with y'all. This is one of this is like, you're gonna learn something about Bogard today. One of my biggest pet peeves is scented candles. Right? Because first of all, I enjoy things like cinnamon and cupcakes. I don't want my house to smell like it. And when you light that bitch up, then it like stinks a different type of stink. And most of the time, my girls should have them. They're decorative.
Facts.
But they're fragrancy. I don't want that shit in my house, man.
I got a question.
It's Christmas season, so I have, the apple fucking cinnamon. I fuck apple cinnamon. Listen, I'm a big fan of apple cinnamon.
Does she be going when they have the sales? So like the Bath and Body Works, they'll have the sale on the candles like 3 for $40 or 3 for $20. I forgot. I don't know what they cost.
I'm good with like Cool Breeze or like Hawaiian Breeze or something. Sure. I just don't want my house to smell like these sweets. You know what I mean? That shit drives me crazy, man. I walk in that motherfucker, smell like cinnamon. I want a yak.
Yak and some eggnog. Where it's at?
I was like,
mama.
That shit.
Josh said that's foul. You ain't lying, big bro. They know what they doing with that shit. Bake said, JD, the motherfucking Sav League. No, I don't think I'm in that one, big bro.
Oh yeah, you want to join? We need 3 more, JD.
Oh my mama, yeah, put me in that mom because I don't think me and Bake's in the league together. Oh my mama.
There it is, right there. Yeah, okay, yeah. We got Bakes, we got Ghosts. Shout out to Bernie, man.
Ghosts neither.
One of your it's funny. Shout out to Titans. Titans, he always goes, "Is JD in it?" I go, "No." And he goes, "Okay."
That's my dog. We a Titans.
Yeah, no, because he's always like, JD gets me to mess my teams up. I was like, ain't nobody do that to you but you, bro. Shout out to Titans, fierce competitor. He's in there.
100%. Oh my mama.
Titans gets down.
That's my dog right there.
Yeah, it's funny because that's one of those ones that he, you know what I'm saying? In that other situation, at one point he had got into it, bro, and disappeared on everybody. And I went and I brought him back. I was like, "Oh, Titans, where you going, bro? You my guy." You know what I mean? It's no fun without the homies, though. You know what I mean?
Like you said, fierce competitor, bro. Know his shit, stay on top of his shit, man.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what we, top to bottom, what I want these leagues to be. Even the newcomers, they're all hitters, and it's even if it's a different fighting style, they all pick it up real quick. You know what I mean? It's the closest to running, like, to playing like the Madden franchise mode.
That's what it is.
So you have your fucking 52-man or 50-man team. You feel me?
It's facts.
Yeah, that shit goes crazy.
Peacock said, I saw an article where a little girl proved that a Native American recipe kills cancer cells, and she got some sort of award. I hope they don't unalive her, bro. She just
for real.
100%.
Everybody protect that woman. Yeah, I mean, think about this, bro. Back in the days, right now, you go to Africa right now, go in the bushes, you're gonna find a 100-year-old man. He's just chilling, bro. He hella strong too. You know why? Because he's been eating nothing but shit from the land. Right, and they got the old medicine, shit from the land. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama, people.
Western medicine has always been derived off of money. You know what I mean? Big farm, like, listen, okay, penicillin. They like, oh, cool, penicillin. Synthesize it. You know what I mean? And now it's like, all right, this does exactly what penicillin does, but it's the homemade version, fucking from scratch. And of course, it's still derived from natural materials, like, because obviously penicillin. It comes from a plant or something like that. But all these things that derive from plants, they get it and manufacture it, mass produce it, and then sell it to us. And instead of, even though we need it, motherfuckers. Like, for example, when I was sick, I was like, man, if I can just go to the store right now and get some amoxicillin. And my girl was like, she was like, no, that's a prescription only. I said, yeah, but well, what if you're like, hey, I got I got this influenza and I just need a day's worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just, all right, here, boom.
Is that the pill that they were given for COVID too, big bro?
No, amoxicillin, it's a derivative of penicillin.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much the go-to whenever you have any kind of infection, like a virus that turns into an infection. So say you have like influenza and it turns into a pneumonia or ear infection. Like for children, a lot of times they'll have like a regular cold, but then they ain't blowing their nose right. So then like 2 weeks later, then boom, their ear hurts. They popped up with a goddamn ear infection. They're going to give you amoxicillin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I remember like Joe and Trump, they were taking some shit when they had COVID. And the public or the farm industry was against that because, like you said, big money. We pushing these.
They're like, hold up, y'all. We got these vaccines.
Right, we got these vaccines. We gonna push this shit on y'all. But that Rogan and Trump and some other motherfuckers was taking some other shit. I forgot the name.
They were taking like non-traditional fucking whatever the fuck, which was just like natural stuff. Like for example, when I was sick, man, shout out to Slim. Slim was like,
shout out to Slim.
Man, he was like, get you some oregano, some black seed oil. You're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? But these are like things that are, black seed oil and oregano, ginger, things of that nature, where you're gonna get, some high quality shit to help your immune system. You know what I mean?
Well, when my wifey does the juicing, she makes ginger, turmeric.
Yep, the turmeric.
Yeah, it's these little shots. She puts a little bit of cayenne pepper in that motherfucker to activate that shit on everything. You know what I mean? You have so many beneficial properties from all natural shit, like how you said the people in Africa. You know what I mean? The ones that's not living like how we live, and they out.
I grew up on Spam, bro.
I remember,
like, when I look at my kids and they got all kind of allergies, I started thinking about shit like that. Like, well, I was raised on all kind of like processed shit. Grew up in the hood. You know what I mean? I mean, top ramens and Spam and goddamn, fucking we're eating McDonald's
fried bologna sandwiches,
antibiotic chickens for KFC. You feel me?
Like you said, high processed food. You know what I mean? That's the shit that get your blood pressure all high and shit like that. You know what I mean? Fuck you up. Big bro JB said black seed oil and sea moss is a go-to, bro. 100%. Oh my mama. Bake said Dr. Bogey is spitting knowledge right now, man.
Come on, I am a doctor.
Come on.
That drop one time.
Oh, everything. Let me see if I can pull it up real fast because we do know how to do it now. Oh,
I am a doctor.
We know how to switch between shit. Here we go, right here. Let me see. Oh, wait. I fuck it up. There we go, right here. Damn.
Wow.
Got it. Oh. Our resident in the house, 100%. This is our resident doctor right here.
Hey, hold my calls. I'll be on the golf course.
Oh, my mama.
I'll be on the green. Where's my lighter?
Oh, my mama. I like treat over Spam personally, Peacock said. Oh, everything. Toast me some
corned beef is my go-to, though. Corned beef over Spam.
JB said Dr. Bogey, he crying. Oh, my mama.
That shit is burned up.
Oh, my mama.
Hey, shout out to Peacock. Peacock was like, I was like, I need like a Dr. Bogey cutaways. I got it. Hit it with the Doogie House and shit.
Come on now. Oh, everything.
Oh, I fucking love Peacock.
Oh, facts. Peacock is the illest, man. Shout out to matter of fact, right when we end the show, man, we go play the commercial.
Shout out to our sponsor, neonpeacockmerch.com. Get you a fly. Look at this one right here. Optimus Prime whipping up a beat in the lab, man. Shout out to my man Prime One. You know what I mean? You get all kind of fly shit on the neonpeacockmerch.com.
Facts. Big bro bake said quarter of teaspoon of baking soda and lukewarm cup of water balances your pH system for gut health.
Yeah, he was telling me about this. And you know what, Brent? That shit make hella sense, doesn't it?
Oh, my mama.
Because, I mean, that's what they use the soda for, the baking soda. You know what I mean? When you're going to balance the pH shit and the woo-wop, might as well take a little half teaspoon thing.
Man, fucking baking soda and a little bit of water help you for your teeth, get stains off your teeth. I also heard baking soda and a little bit of warm water help you motherfucking what's the shit? Get the dead skin off your face. It's called
exfoliating.
Exfoliating on my mind.
Look at that. I'm a doctor. I'm a dermatologist.
Come on now. Facts. You already know, Peacock. Come on now. It's fully reciprocated, man. Oh my moment.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Brent.
Yeah, we all pushing that boulder, man. Come on now.
Yep, all the way uphill.
Come on now. Let's get into this last motherfucker. Yeah.
For sure.
Everything. There's some funny shit right here. Let you know that the oldest profession in the world is in a city near you, in a spot near you. Bogey gonna be able to tell a story about this. Watch this shit. Oh my mama.
Okay, I already know where this is going.
Bowling drive as one with a seemingly revolving door.
People would come, drive up, go into the house for usually less than half an hour, say between 5 and 20 minutes, and then leave.
For more than a year, he says he'd see different cars with different people going inside and never staying long.
I've seen different guys all the time coming in and out all the time for the past year or so, over a year.
The story is the same at the house on Patero Circle.
All the time.
Neighbors there also noticed a lot of men entering and leaving the house, but they'd rarely see the women who were inside.
The only time I see a female, like I said, maybe twice, and they would drop her off and she would go inside and that's it. And I would never see her leave.
Friday, California Attorney General Rob Bonta announced the arrest of 4 people for allegedly running brothels in these 2 homes. Court documents detail an extensive investigation alleging the suspects would recruit women for commercial sex, promote prostitution services on websites, and collect payments. The suspects are now facing charges, including conspiracy, pimping, pandering, money laundering, tax evasion, mortgage fraud,
and pandering.
The San Francisco special agent in charge for this Homeland Security investigations team, Tatum King, said, "By working closely with our law enforcement partners, we have taken down a dangerous operation that exploited individuals to simply line their pockets." And those local partners include a brand new unit, the Sacramento Regional Human Trafficking Task Force. Also important to note, during that operation, 6 survivors were offered resources and services. Edie.
All right, Peyton, thank you. In Sacramento.
Yo, you already know where I'm going with this. So, like back in 2019, right? And this is like Christmas time, that season, 2019, you know what I mean? So like, just to paint the picture, in the Bay Area, there was already COVID going around too, but people, it wasn't nationwide yet. It wasn't a nationwide hit or a worldwide hit yet, you know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? It was already like one of those things where I'm not going in crowds as much as possible, but like, let alone I'm not going around strangers. And every day motherfuckers started knocking on my door looking for like bruh. Right? And then I'd be like, bruh, don't live here, bruh. You know what I mean? Pow, close the door. Then it was so frequent. And then it's, instead of asking for bruh, some of them started asking for old girl. So I'm like, oh. So I started putting 2 and 2 together, like, oh shit, because there's such a wide variety of different types of perks, right? I'm like, oh, there's a whorehouse around here. And they're using my house to send the perks. So that means they got a vantage point here where they can see my door. So I'm Batman. You know what I mean? So I'm immediately doing my detective work. And I'm like, oh, it's definitely one of these joints around me because I was living in a townhouse complex for context. And they can see for sure whatever house it was, because these are all tri-levels too, that they can have a vantage point. They can see my front door because they were using my address. So then I immediately get a Ring camera, and now it was on. Because now I'd be like, yeah, what's up? And they'd be like, looking for such and such. Oh, yeah. Okay, you looking for her. What's the phone number? They give me the phone number. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, get out of here, pervert. And woo. And then they get all spooked and they run. So I had hella footage of this, of me just like scaring perks away. I was like, okay, I got this phone number. So I had bruh hit the line. You feel me? And then, he did his reconnaissance work. He went in there, came back, like, yep, it's one of them spots.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. And then, I don't know if it's the hood in me or whatever it is. I just couldn't bring myself to actually call the police. So I gave all the information to my lady. I was like, this is what's going on. Because she was just as mad as fuck of people coming through, you know what I mean? Knocking on my fucking door 4 or 5 times a day. You know what I mean?
Oh, they was getting money.
Shit. Like, this shit was crazy. And, my house was already like active. Like, just like, with foods chilling all the time. So it would just be like, hey, bro, like I was checking foods. Like, hey, bro, don't ever fucking come around here again. You know what I mean? Like, they catch me on a bad day. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I should probably be cool for some of these pervs. You know what I mean? Because like they're giving me information. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, yeah, that spot was already been being watched and all the shit. So yeah, and I witnessed that whole thing get raided.
Is
that
that
shit
right?
And it was just one of many. Like the task force that was dedicated to the brothels. They said there was 16 active in my area. You know what I mean? And that was just one of them. And then, it's unfortunate because a lot of times it's either mafia or cartel. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. Because so we got Vietnamese and we got Mexicans and there's different factions, but nonetheless, all the women is illegal aliens. You know what I mean? So this is just how they making a guap. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama.
And like it's kind of a win-win situation because ain't nobody calling the cops on these motherfuckers. If you're involved, because ain't none of them legal. You know what I mean?
Right. Don't know them want to go back to where they came from.
Fuck no. They making a killing over here. And it's funny too, because what did that guy say in the video? There was the men coming in and they wouldn't stay that long.
Bro, he said 5 minutes, 5 to 20 minutes. If they get their rocks off
$17, listen, what can you do for $17?
Bruh, 5 to 20 minutes. That motherfucker, hey, for 5 minutes worth of work.
That fool held the record out.
Oh, my mama, she loving that shit.
He busted out hella quick. He was like, all right.
That's about it. Oh, my mama. But like how you said about the 16 houses, these motherfuckers in this story, they said they had 4 houses in Sacramento, bro. That shit crazy. 100%. And then they said, like how you said it'd be motherfuckers that's not from here, right? These motherfuckers that was part of this task force was from the Homeland Security. 100%. That's how that shit, bro. They tear motherfuckers up for that pimping and pandering.
I'm surprised they didn't call it human trafficking because okay, shout out to Sugar Free, P extraordinaire,
100%,
right? And then in one of his interviews, and he's a real intense dude in his interviews. He said, so when did you quit the game? He said, he do one of these. When I quit the game, right? He's like, when they start putting that human trafficking on it.
100%. I seen that.
I don't like that sound of that.
Right.
Put that human trafficking on it. You know what I mean? It's like,
real,
right? They was just pimping.
Right.
It's the oldest profession, but just like you let off. It's the oldest profession. The motherfuckers in the Bible, they slanging pussy.
Man, in a neighborhood, in a regular neighborhood near you, 100%.
In a good book.
Man, you just told a story about what the fuck we just seen, bro. In a regular neighborhood near you, bro. It's still going on, 100%.
And you know how? See, remember I always said, I only know luck exists because I have bad luck, right? Out of all the houses, they just decided to use my house because they probably never see us. Because anywhere I'm at, quiet is kept. You know what I mean? Because we making noise in other places, in other ways.
100%.
And here's they using my shit. I wasn't having that.
100%.
I was not having that.
That's disrespectful.
Fuck that shit.
No matter how you look at it,
on my money up.
On everything.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to fuck their money up. Hey, you want to sell some pussy? Do your thing. Don't use my door.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That
shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's disrespectful ass shit right there. And the motherfuckers in this story, like you said, the neighbors kept saying all it was nothing but guys coming in and out, 20 minutes, between 5 and 20 minutes, man, multiple times a day, bruh.
They have been seeing it for a while, and then the one thing they noticed, they say, "You ever notice when they come up out that house, they got a pep in their step?" What's going on over there?
Right.
You know what's so funny is how scared up people be though, because after the first 3-4 people that came through, and somebody asked for a woman, like, "Oh, there's a whorehouse around here, and they're using my door."
You already know.
They're using my address, sending the motherfuckers here so they can get a good look at them, make sure they're who they are, who they say they are.
My mama.
You know what I mean? Because that was the protocol. When we got the phone number, start texting, we called it, then they text back. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to know the nationality. They want to know how you look. Sometimes they'll be like, send a picture. Because they want to see that motherfucker outside the window, be like, okay, that's him.
Send a picture of you throwing up the peace sign. They tell you to do something hella descriptive. Oh, everything.
No, real shit.
Real talk, man. Yeah.
Hey, yo. And you know what's so funny too is that how, like, you know, these motherfuckers, like when I would say shit to them and they would scurry off, like, I get out of here, you perv. Oh, and they run away and shit. Because you know what I'm saying? They might have thought, fuck, I could have been, they might have thought they was walking in about to be on television, bro.
On everything.
You know, when you walk into them spots, you're like, ha, I got you, pervert.
The fucking the Chris Hanley shit, or the brother. That's the brother from the Red Zone.
Oh, word.
My mama, that's his brother.
Oh shit, look at them, they doing it. Legends in their own right.
Come on now, 100%, bro.
Hey, bro, for Red Zone's like my uncle, bro. Like, I love that dude.
Yeah, dude, cold piece.
7 hours
straight by itself. Oh my mama, cold.
You ain't lying. That's a tough task too.
Come on now.
He's always shouting out his crew, his production crew.
100%.
Because you know he'll be like, "Oh, take us to the, you know what? That looks like that. There's nothing over there. Take us to the Eagles game." You know what I mean? Like he just pulling all the strings.
Oh, everything. He's the Godfather sign. He's the puppet master.
There you go.
Hanson. Oh my mama, Scott Hanson. Yep. Like,
yeah, that shit crazy because that's in Frisco. This is everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
everywhere you can imagine, that shit's going down.
Oh,
you know, every city. Think about every city that you be through. You know, there's a stroll, there's a blade.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
the video was about to start talking about the Sacramento Blade.
Word.
Oh my mama.
It's funny. I was gonna say, where's it at? I'm like,
right.
Just like, no, I don't just fall off into that street. Like, oh, okay, hold on. I'm in the wrong area.
Everything. Facts. You know, it, like you said, it's everywhere. 100%.
I mean, and then there's places like Las Vegas where it's like you have actual spots where it's legal. You know what I mean? And then women is tested, and you know what I mean. And you know what? I'm not gonna knock any man or woman. You know what I mean? They want to pay to get their rocks off. I mean, you know, even just for entertainment, what do we men go to the strip club and throw a brand in and they ain't even fucking? You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, it's part of the everyday culture. I don't agree with it because I just don't think I'm not with throwing money away, period. I don't give a fuck how bad you is. I'm just not throwing no money like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just because I love the money so much. And I guess there's a difference between money earned and money like, you know, fast money. You know what I mean? Like money earned that you worked for type of shit. You know, I don't think I'm just going around just throwing it. But that's just me personally. You know what I mean?
100%.
And this is some low level shit too, where they're making buku bread off the regular degglers. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure there's businessmen out there. They'll have like a $2,000-3,000 escort. You feel me? Like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Might not even be tapping her neither. Just have her like because you're going to an event or some shit, or you need to look the part. You know what I mean?
The part. Oh my mama, you gotta have that eye candy on your arm.
You feel me?
Oh, everything.
Like, so you know, but yeah, definitely the Morehouses. That shit, that didn't sit right with me when that was happening to me, like right in my general vicinity, because I have my kids at this motherfucker, they running around. You have all these perverts walking around this motherfucker. And I just didn't like that shit at all.
Yeah, because you ain't no telling what other type of sexual fantasies.
Yeah, he's just these weirdos.
Ain't no telling, you know what I mean?
Immediately categorizing them like that. No offense to them if they're the ones that are just getting, they just want to, they can't
get rocks off. That's
just want to get their rocks off word. But it's just that's part of that realm where it's like, yo, you can't have that shit around where my kids is at, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was one of those final straws too. Was like, all right, we're gonna move out of here soon. I swear to God, forgetting about that.
It's time to go. Oh my.
You know what I mean? It took about 2 years later, but you know, we was 3 years, but we was up out of there.
On everything, and they got to go. Get your ass up out of here. Oh, everything.
Yeah, we saw them get raided a few times over too, because they tried to go right back at it too.
At the same spot?
Yeah.
Cold work.
Yeah, and like my man, shout out to my man Big Banco Franco. He was telling me, he was like, yo, that same little group, they got again. And the way they was doing it, bro, is the real estate agent who got he got all these properties under his property management.
Yep.
He just renting them out. So it's kind of like when they start getting popped, he has nothing to do with it. Oh, hey, it's not, you know, I'm just renting it out. But then at the same time, you keep getting popped and it keeps coming. He's the common denominator until they start investigating Brad. You know what I mean?
100%. I wonder what his cut was. He was getting something fat.
Come on.
He had to be getting something fat, knowing what was going on.
I mean, or and this one, he was Vietnamese, so that's mafia shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? They're organized. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything. 100%.
What's crazy with them too is they'll work with the Pisces too.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's usually not. It's never the other way around like that. But like, you know what I mean? But they'll work with the Pisces, so you'll have like, you know what I mean? Because you got to have variety for the customers, right?
That's like in other embassies in them other countries though. Like I don't know if it's Amsterdam or one of them countries where, man, they got the brides in the glass window and
Amsterdam, the red light district.
They come in here. They in the glass window. Come, you know what I mean? I seen that on YouTube before. You know what I mean? And some of them countries, you know, they promote that shit. It's like you said in Vegas, you can go to the I forgot the name.
Bunny Ranch.
Bunny Ranch on my mama, shit like that. You know what I mean? But in countries though, man, in regular, just in the city, bro, you pull up. You know what I mean? You know, so you know, like it is the oldest profession. But when it comes to that shit though, like right, like how you said about the new technical term, the human trafficking. Usually, you know, when you come from the gang, you know what I mean, come from the community, that's part of the how motherfuckers live. So, you know, as long as it's all by choice and not by force, I understand the game. But when you get to coming into some of these motherfucking regular neighborhoods and you got kids and shit that's around here, or you buy the school and you got these weirdos coming into these neighborhoods like that, you know what I mean? I understand it, you know what I mean? Because I know how the gang go, but you know what I mean? You got to have some type of when you getting it, you got to have some type of heart as well too, though. You got to have some type.
And that's the thing too, because they don't give a fuck.
They don't
right?
Trust me, I know.
They'll have that thing running. They'll run a thing out of a church if they could.
Come on now.
That'd be like the perfect cover up. Like these motherfuckers, it's the almighty dollar.
Oh no,
you know what I mean? They just want the American greenbacks, because the worst thing that happened to them too is they'll just get deported. You know what I mean? So it is kind of they kind of play with house money in that aspect. You know what I mean? Because what they're gonna do? All right, boom, send me back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, facts. My man, it's just, you know, when you bring in weirdos into a neighborhood where it's known where little ones is, you know what I mean? That's, you know, it ain't no telling what type of weirdos is coming in. All they doing, like you said, is they really just scanning to see if you the police. You know what I mean? You don't know.
That's really all they're looking at.
I mean, 100%. It ain't no telling. This motherfucker might slide through, come through for what he coming through, and then also see some other type shit. You know what I mean? 100%, man. That shit, that's, you know, on everything. Banks said,
I ain't gonna lie, that we did have hella fun laughing at, like, we used to send these videos out too, like, because fools were gonna be hella nervous, like, and it would be like an old white dude or like a young Indian, like IT guy, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just every walk of life. And then, you know what I mean? But then you could see it be like a drunk ass Spicer. You know what I mean? He's, you know what I mean? He's like, you already know, like, you can see it on that dude's face. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this guy's a perv right here. You know what I mean? But then the other cats too be like, damn, just every walk of life. You like, oh man, they got a hell of a fucking marketing. You know what I mean? Hella, because like for the underground, whatever it is, like I'm talking about 70 people easily that first week. I was like, God damn, motherfuckers is knocking around the clock. I'm like, oh, they making a buku over there.
Yeah, 100%. And then
that's not to mention if they was using other addresses too. Because see, at the time too, like I said, anywhere I've lived, I'm kind of quiet as kept, so I didn't even really know my neighbors like that. I knew one of them, and then like they weren't knocking on their shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man AG. You know what I mean? I actually make music with him. He was this young kid that lived next to me, young black kid from Inglewood and shit. But like, dude, I would tell him the story. Then I'd be like, look, we'd be chilling in my garage. Look, there's another one right here. And I'd show him on the Ring camera, knocking on the door like live. You know what I mean? He's like,
you
whoa.
could have made a compilation of that shit and went viral.
I should have. But that's the thing though, too, is because in the background you see my neighbor's address, like right in the back. Like, you see their door right across from mine. So that was also like, maybe if I had some editing skills, I'd blur that shit out or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, because that was where I lived for 8 years, and then all of a sudden in fucking year 6, there's this fucking problem, this whorehouse right next to me.
Yeah,
like
on my mountain.
Yeah,
it's like a trap house. 100%.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Same thing like having a trap house. You know, Jay's coming in, Jay's coming out. 100%. John's coming in, John's coming out. Everything. You know what I mean? But you know, trap houses. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers have them to where they know when to boom and not when to boom. You know what I mean? Certain shit like these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they be having hours for real. Like you be having like hours. Like okay, yeah, when it's dark, don't be coming around here knocking and shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, too, like this is a 24/7 type thing. Whores don't sleep. You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, like the ones that were like, you know, middle of the night. That shit was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Because then it would be like, I was just like, I'm talking about like, before I got the Ring camera, I was opening up the door with the hammer on me. Like I was tripping because I was trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Motherfuckers was looking for Javier and looking for fucking, you know, Penelope and like who the fuck's Javier? I'm like I'm thinking like this is a paisa asking for a dude. I'm thinking the craziest shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what did I do? I don't owe nobody money. I'm like,
they might be sending the scout to see if they gonna come break in this motherfucker. Motherfucker don't never know because like you said, it's midnight. Like right, the Rellies know. Like bro, call before you come. You know what I mean? Because midnight. This is a family joint. No, this ain't no single household no more. This ain't the turned up house where the Rellies is pulling up. We playing Madden after the club, shit like that. You know what I mean? Bro, you're not coming to my house for no reason like that. You know what I mean? 100%. So when you get to coming
hey, in the hood, we did have the homie's house. Like the shout out to my man Vince, his house was like that, where like the garage was always open. Everybody was bicking it all night. So be like after the club, like fuck it, we'll go to Vince's.
Facts.
You just swoop through, everybody just chilling. You know what I mean? You can just pull up like. Yeah, you can't really do that to too many spots, though. You know what I mean? Especially if you weren't like a regular, you really like.
Oh my mama,
yeah,
bro.
And that's what's crazy too. When I moved from San Jose to here, because like San Jose is 1 million plus. When you go outside, you can feel it. It's 1 million plus. When you're outside, you can hear it. You can see it. You know what I mean? The activity, the traffic. It's fast. It's you know what I mean? It's fast living. Then when I moved out here and population 100,079 or whatever, or 179,000, like you really feel it because at night it's quiet. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is opening doors and shit when you're at the grocery store and like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm like, oh shit, this is different.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, which is cool too. Definitely was a culture shock for me in that aspect though. Cause like, you know, you just, you know, it was different for me. Like, oh shit, it's really slow.
Oh, everything
really slow. And I feel like I was aging now. You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
I'm getting old now.
JB said, man, we got to get Bogey on Stay Tuned Live, man.
Yeah, man. Tuesdays, I'm good. Tuesday evenings too. Yeah, shoot me the link.
Oh my God. Joe said, damn, I remember that Bogey. You spot what you spot was hot. Damn.
Yeah, because that was me and Steamboat was doing we were doing a podcast during that time too when it was popping off.
Is that right?
I'm hot.
Get the fuck
hot to the motherfucker. I'm like, yo, they got these motherfucking horses making money off my address.
Come on now.
Where's my cut?
Yeah, where's my fee at, man?
If there's a piece of pussy sold here, I want. If there's a nickel bag sold, what do you say?
If it's a nickel bag sold in the pork, I want in.
I want in.
No, my mama. Shout out to the kinky dude.
That shit was wild though, bro. Because that was when we were doing. I had the Cribbo studio. So like, you know, me and Diamond Joe, we'd be in that motherfucker doing a pod.
Cooking.
They'd be like just on the ring camera. Oh shit, here's another one right here. Look at this. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like,
that is crazy, bro. I couldn't even
real talk. They was booming
on everything.
And then at that point too, I was idling Because I'm like, all right, I'm already just quiet as kept.
You was waiting it,
like kind of just stacking the things up. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So then when my girl finally made the call, they was like, oh yeah, we're on this house already. You know what I mean? They're like, any information you want to give, cool. But they was on the house. And like, then because she was on this like this list now, like to contact, they let her know. They hit my girls like they let her know when they was gonna raid that joint.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Just letting the residents know around that was already reporting it.
Keep the
like,
kids.
You know what I mean? Because I'm sure they weren't just using mine, but they were definitely using mine like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because they probably never see us too. And it was one of those joints where like the garage is on the other side of the woo-wow. You know what I mean?
And you could come in from the garage to the house.
Yeah, and then the front door is on the whole other side. You know what I mean? And we don't never use the front door ever. You know what I mean?
That motherfucker was abandoned.
Through the garage because it's on the bottom. It's a tri-level, so I go through the garage. It's connected to my joint. Boom! I got the tandem garage. So it's like half the bitch was my studio, and then the other. You know what I mean?
Everything. That shit's crazy, bro. 100%. Shit, man. Shit, man. We back tomorrow morning, y'all. We was talking about it this morning. Wake your game up tomorrow. We had a 49er podcast last night with some breaking news. 100%. Yeah.
Shout out to Diamond Joe.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, Spencer Guru pulled up on us too. You know what I mean?
Guru Nation.
Spence.
100%, man. You know, we cooking. From a fan's perspective, we in the lab tonight cooking that bitch up. 100%. Shout out to Slim.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Slim.
Boogie 45. 100%. Shout out to Stay Tuned Live, my dog Josh JB. Stay Tuned Live 7 p.m. Tuesday nights. 100%.
Yeah. Is that the name of the channel on YouTube, right?
Yep. 100%.
Yep. Stay tuned live. Everybody, be sure to go sub up.
100%. Facts. Man,
you're gonna see Bogey Juan Kenobi on that motherfucker one of these days.
Come on.
I know I did Stay Tuned, or like maybe it wasn't Stay Tuned. It was I used to jump on the Talk Your Ish Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to see Josh out all the time.
Talk Your Ish Tuesdays, 5 p.m. our time. 100%. Shout out to Dennis and Ron. 100%, man. Facts. Shit, we got some breaking news.
Okay.
Stay tuned live. Give me money. 100%. For breaking news, Jimmy Johnson just retired from Fox. He ready to stay on that boat in Florida and go fishing, man.
There you go.
On my mama, man.
Hey, Jimmy Johnson's hair will never retire,
huh? 100%, man. That shit is slick back.
Yeah, man. What's his name? He had the big hair. The other dude with the bull from Chicago.
Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson
had his own hairspray.
Oh,
I bet you Dick's hairspray had lead in it. I swear to
God. Keep that shit straight. Everything. Thanks. Oh, my mama. Let the people know, big bro, where they can find you at.
Bogard scot-free. Anywhere you can consume your music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, things of that nature. At GenWealthNet _ on Instagram, and GenWealthNet on YouTube. Universe Give Me Money.
Come on now. 100%. We gone, y'all. We'll see y'all.
Wake up, gang up.
Come on now. 100%, man. See y'all.
Yeah, again, shout out to our sponsor, NeonPeacockMerch.com.
Yeah!
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah.